Hey everybody, what is up? It is I, Link, coming at you with a little bit of Varus gameplay. Now, Varus is the brand new champion that is going to be coming out within the next week. Hopefully. I'm recording this on a Friday, so maybe this Tuesday he will be coming out, but he does not have a art spotlight yet, so I'm not quite sure. As you can see, the text is smaller than it normally is. And the team I'm on right now... oh, Brand's going mid. But this is new champion. He seems rather dark, but his animations are really good. I mean, let's quickly run through some.
Real amusement? Come closer. Pain is my gift to you.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
The design for him is actually really cool, along with the animation style. They went really good into detail with him, and his idle animations are kind of interesting. Now, you can see right here what I'm running. I've got extra attack speed runes. I've got lifesteal. Where is it? Lifesteal runes at 12. Ow. Well, that's little spoilers of what he can do. Now, I started off with his ability Blighted Quiver. Now, as an AD carry, per se, he really isn't. He can be played as one, but I like to play him as burst damage since of what he is able to do. Now, he's charging his shot up there and waited too long.
Give me a target.
Why do I have to go bot? Oh well. Makes my job a little bit harder. So our Udyr is up there. We have one person that is AFK. That is our Olaf. Now the reason I picked the Blighted Quiver as my first ability is because it gives me a bit better chance of last hitting minions, which is going to be interesting because both me and Ash are in the same lane. So she needs to quit taking my CS. This is going to get annoying. Now, I put points in between these evenly. This is a utility spell. It's not really for doing damage. It slows the targets and reduces the amount of healing. Ash throwing in her arrow. Now, really cool ability about this is that... oh, I missed. It's like a skill shot, but it's not. How it checks where it's at. Do they have a jungler? They do not, so one of theirs is AFK. Probably Heimerdinger, which is why Kylie is mid. So, not really much to talk about. I mean, oh my god, Ash, quit taking all of my CS. Anyway, there's not really much going on right now. Just...
I'm on borrowed time.
sorry guys. My mic just disconnected there for a second. Not sure what that was about. I noticed in Audacity it wasn't picking it up. Quite sorry. Besides them picking up first blood on Udyr, this up here is actually glitched right now. There's some weird issue they've been having with it, which is kind of weird. It's like it scales randomly throughout the game. Also, his passive is every time he kills something, he gets... wow. Keep wasting your mana, Ash. Keep wasting your mana. He's also really good at doing some nice hits when people are behind turrets. And the turret won't even aggro to him, so that's another awesome thing about him. Now, these marks you see are called Blight. What Blight does, when it hits, it gives this extra burst damage. So I put points into the... well, pretty much putting points in left to right. And the only reason I chose this is because of, well, what it is. Now, for him, I actually picked up, when I tried him a couple minutes ago, when I tried him a little bit ago, I picked up a Wit's End, which did surprisingly well, since it stacked with this, did mixed damage, raised my attack speed, and helped me in multiple ways. I don't know what that means. Okay. Maybe they're talking about their Varus and how Arudir is feeding him. Let's see. He's very skill-oriented champion. I mean, he does have like one passive ability, well, two, but besides that, he's a very skill-oriented champion where you have to keep making sure that you're doing everything right. And by that I mean, if you miss one or two things, it could all be going down. Ash throwing in her... Wow. Greedy Varus. Trying to land some nice hits on her. Did about 83 damage. Varus having a little bit of fun in chat. Laughing. Now, his passive is every time he kills something, he gets extra attack speed, which is really good for farming. She's really quite low, and I really want to pick that up. Ashe is low too, and which is kind of funny because I'm not. And she's been wasting almost all of her skills and not basicking. She wants all the CS. Now, their Heimerdinger's just coming back, so I don't know where he's going to be stationed. Hey, Voli. What? That's bad. And I already wasted my flash, which sucks even more. I'm not making it out of here alive. Although, I did slay an enemy. Well, that sets the tone for that. I think I'm going to pick up my boots now. I'm going to pick up some... not really health potions, I'll pick up a mana. Since I do have a lot of lifesteal, and now I have even... Now I'm faster and much more equipped to do what I'm going to do. Using my teleport to get back in lane so I can keep my levels up and where they're needed. Along with picking up a little bit of minion kills. Varus is OP. No, he's not. Only if you give him... Only if he gets, like, good support. And picking up my ulti. As you can see, for level 6, having this much attack speed for him is really devastating. He's kind of played like a Teemo, honestly. He has the ability to... Oh, hey. 3v1 in mid. He has the ability to be very good at what he does. See if I can start killing this one. Landing my skill shot, him turning around, not able to do much. Gonna pick him up with a basic and get right out of there. Hopefully Ashe will slow down this Volibear. This Volibear thinks he can take me, but hopefully I can do more damage. I cannot. He's actually healing because of his passive. Going to run back and see if I can escape. Missing my E from my mouse lagging. Let's see if Ashe is dumb. Yes, she is. Staying right there and letting her attack her. She should have just ran. Let's see. I think Ashe just rage quit. Nope. I think that was our... I don't know who that was. Someone rage quitted. Okay. Let's just continue. Not much really happening. Bot Brand doing some nice damage, trying to pick up this Volibear. Hits the Volibear and drops him. I'm gonna go mid now to pick up or help kill Varus, while I shift through my items and look for attack speed, recurve, wits end. The reason I pick up the dagger is because after I get the wits end, I'm going straight for a zeal. Trying to get him in my range, kind of missed there, but able to pick up some minions. Now, I don't really understand why he's being so aggressive. It's honestly, he must be going pure AD runes, because I actually have no attack damage runes whatsoever. And that's another thing about Varus. They should show him angling differently. Missing his ultimate, getting hit by turret a couple hundred times. They should make the turret just fire faster, just for comedic effect. Now, let's see. I think it was our Udyr that just quit. him missing a skill shot. Now the thing about it, skill shot, is it's so obvious that it's going to happen. He pulls back and he waits for a few seconds. It's just kind of like, hey, I'm about to use my ultimate. Watch, or my skill shot. Watch out. Heimerdinger's up top. Udyr's coming back, so who left? It wasn't our Ashe, was it? No. It was our Olaf. So he was just sitting there doing nothing. It's interesting. Varus seeing if he can make up the distance. Doesn't. Kylie trying to do something. Doesn't manage to. And gets me under turret. I should have turned around and ulted her. So I should ping to Brand and tell him to get out of there. Because their Varus is going up to grab them. Which is kind of bad. And he also fed a Kylie. Udyr going to try and land some nice attacks on her. Landing the stun, she goes in with her stealth, and Varus starts picking him off quite quickly. Not going to be able to do much or even get there in time. But they are both low, and Brand is sitting there right in the bush waiting. They are going behind to see if anything. Not much they can honestly do. Shyvana's pushing mid, which I'm not going to let happen. Grabbing her with my ultimate, landing a basic or two, flashing, and getting another basic. No, I cannot. Ah, the luck of that. Trying to land something, anything on me. He kind of fails. Gonna turn around and hit him with my arrow. Start picking at him. Try and land that, and then get quickly picked up by everyone. Mostly, let's see, 6 kills. I only died to her twice, so that's Brand at 4. Ugh. Debating if I should just grab my Zeals now for the movement speed and skip over the Wit's End. I will. I'm still going to get the Wit's End, I'm just going to have to wait a few minutes. And I love how sometimes your teammates don't even speak the same language as you. That makes it oh so fun. And you know what's even worse? I'm higher level than my lane, or than mid. Which is really bad, because I was barely in lane. I only have 2 kills, and Brand has 2 kills, so me and Brand should be the ones carrying right now, which we kinda are. Ashe trying to land her arrow, completely failing. Me trying to land my arrow, and I miss. So, yeah. Heimerdinger pushing turret. Actually, he's pushing everything. Not really much to do now. This is kind of a lost cause of a game. We have one person that left. They are all fed. Picking him up with Brand's Afterburn. Not much I can do as Kylie sits in the bush and goes and kills our Brand. Shyvana coming after Ashe. Not sure if I want to... I'm going to land some basics on her, get some Marks of Blight. Miss my arrow. That was just fail. She's standing there right there with all my Marks of Blight. She's going to try and take me out. And she's going to not do well. But a Kylie is behind us! What the heck? And I'm buying wards. Because this is really bad. Honestly, that Kylie is so fed, and I've died 3 times to her. Which is so bad. Because I should be able to stop her in her tracks. Okay, I'm just gonna teleport back to mid. Just so I can start placing some wards. I bought 2, so it's a little bit easier for me to actually tell where they're at or going. So, let's see, their Varus now out of position. Not going to do much. I am going to place a ward down here. And I'm also going to place a second ward. I think I'm going to do it right over here. Give me a nice little bit of view. So, let's see. Missing my ulti, trying to go in, landing some nice hits on him. Now Ashe being attacked. I'm going to back up because they're focusing me yet again. Just why? Just because I'm playing the new champion, I think that's the only reason they're focusing me. Brand now trying to get out, missing his skill shot, and getting killed by yet again Varus. Ugh. Sometimes I wonder. It's like last time when I played Hecarim, and I was recording that. They kept focusing just me, and it gets ridiculous. And also, my teammates don't speak English, which doesn't help. so I can't communicate with them and tell them that we all need to be mid, or any of that, or to shut down a Kylie and quit focusing everyone but her. Not much I can do though, but this is more of a champion look at than an actual gameplay, since there's no real gameplay styles I've seen that I could use with him, besides the one that requires me running from a Kylie, because, you know, our team didn't do that well. Hitting her. Ashe, you shouldn't get that close. A Kylie's in there. See? Now, let's see. Hitting some minions with that. Not much to talk about. His abilities are good. He's more of a base spiky damage dealer than anything else. Is she returning? She's not. She obviously didn't notice the fact that I was charging my bow. Although I am out of position right now, so I am going to back up. Now, the thing about him is that he needs attack speed. Shyvana trying to come in here and do some damage, killing her quickly with my bolt. Now trying to go after this Varus. This Varus is much more deadly than ours, or than me, because he's got more lifesteal. But if I can land some nice hits on him, real quickly, going to see if I can pick him up, and picking him up. But a Kylie going after me. Not much I can do to stop her. I'm low on mana. Hopefully Udyr can save me from her. He can. He lands a stun. A Kylie's going to flash in, try and do some damage, and hopefully get picked up by turret. She did get picked up by turret, and Udyr got a nice kill. Let's see, attack speed. We can turn this game around. It just requires a lot of effort from the team. Wit's End coming in a few hundred gold, and I will then start working on my Phantom Dancer. The reason I'm not going for Brand AFK, probably. The reason I'm not going for my Phantom Dancer early, or I'm going for my Phantom Dancer early, is because look at his attack speed right now. If I get more damage, it will help, of course, but I'm looking for the Wit's End and then maybe into the Black Cleaver and then into the Phantom Dancer, mostly because the Phantom Dancer will give me the extra speed I need to keep up and actually attack. Now, he'd be a very good mid because he can play very aggressively. I mean, look at my attack speed right now when I have my passive on. It's kind of ridiculous. So, as you can see, he's a very versatile champion. I'm probably going to get him when he is officially released, and I may get him with the skin pack, depending on what skin is the good skin. I might bring a small video of both of his skins once they are released, but as of now, none have been. It'd kind of be cool if he didn't have any skins, because honestly, this is my favorite so far, because I haven't seen any other. Now, two of them down bot, a Kylie taking out our Ashe, and they're all coming to go kill me, right? Yup. Although their Heimerdinger is now dead. Yes? Heimerdinger now dead? No. He actually has the legendary skin for Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger right there. Gonna try and do some damage. Landing my ultimate, getting him locked up, hitting with my arrow, and gonna quickly kill him with some basics. Gonna run back down here and see an Kylie. Kylie's gonna try and chase me down. Hopefully going to get by a turret before she actually manages to do anything of the sort. But she's probably going to dash to a minion, or not. She's going to try and realizes that I'm next to my turret. Going to give her a little kiss with my arrow before she goes and disappears into the... or not. That's kind of funny. Just keep landing attacks on her from this distance. It's kind of funny. And now we can't see her anymore. Ashe now rage quitting for no good reason. That kind of sucks. Now it's a 3v5 and the 5 have been fed, so that doesn't help. Picking up my Wit's End to give me just a little bit more damage. Now the reason I'm going both damages is because no matter what they build, Varus needs to be able to do damage. His Blighted Quiver, if you give him a little bit of ability power, like I was actually debating if he'd need a Abyssal Scepter, or sorry, wrong one. See if I can land anything, missing whatever I can hit, trying to land some basics, missing the basics, but she gets stunned under turret, getting quickly picked up. I'm going to start running back because there's nothing else we can do, but she is going to get picked off by our turret. It's a Varus versus Varus, and I just won.
You have slain an enemy.
So, with that happening, Thank you, Wit's End. I'm going to go back and work on my Bloodthirster.
A summoner has reached.
Ash now coming back. And me getting ready to pick up another dagger. 1.6 attack speed, level 12. Decent damage. I do... Let's see. I do 22 plus 42. So I do 70 extra damage on every hit I do with my basic attack, which is pretty good, especially because there's no real way to defend against it. Hitting him with that slow, gonna lock him up with my ultimate, missing my ultimate. Him now activating both of his turrets, walking away, and gonna start picking him off while he's standing right there. He's gonna try and keep bringing us back into his turrets as he's gonna walk right by our turret and get killed. Blighted Quiver now maxed out. He's going to have some pretty good damage now. Now, I'm going for the Black Cleaver next because I need to wear down their tanks. All of their tanks are running some sort of physical or anti-physical build. I'm also the team carry. Kylie coming in from the back. Gonna see if we can quickly drop her, landing some nice basics. Gonna hit with my arrow, hitting their Varus with the arrow. And yeah, that's another thing that can happen. Varus now almost completely gone. Gonna try and land some basics on him. Landing my arrow and flashing in. We both flash simultaneously. Gonna try and land my E on him to slow him down and lock him up for a few seconds. Going through my own and gonna see if I can land this. I cannot. He is gone. Shyvana and Volibear are right there. Not my brightest idea to stay around, so I'm gonna return and go and see what I can do. Now he's very tanky. And by that I mean he once you get him to a certain amount of lifesteal, he's pretty much impossible to kill. Because his passive from his lifesteal, or from his, well, his passive in general. Wait a minute, no. Dumb idea. Hey Shyvana. Hey Shyvana. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, we can fight here now. Oh, you don't wanna? But I wanna fight you. Hey, Volibear. Block you up with my arrow. You getting stunned. And then I land my arrow on you and quickly get you dead. Now his ultimate comes up really quickly. Also, that Varus is sitting right there. I landed it. Come on, Udyr, in. And let's go out. Wasn't considering a Kali in there. Now, let's see how much health, lifesteal I got. 22%. 22% is very good. Especially for sustain. Now, our Ashe is in their base. What? Is she going to... Why? Why would you... That's... Why? Why? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm back up. Not much I can buy. Getting some glitches. And she's really just being useless now, even though she could help us, and we can win this. I mean, I'm starting to pick up and do some more damage. And Brand, I think... Heimerdinger, way out of position. Gonna see if I can land my slow on him. Landing my slow. Keeping him nearby, and he flashes to get away. Not much we can do now, and I'm gonna tell Brand to back off because there's no real reason in chasing. He's just trying to lure us. I said he's just trying to lure us. Brand keeps going. Brand, back off. Now they're gonna push my turret. Although I can still hurt them from afar. That's a really good thing about That's a really good thing about him. He's quite strong. Akali's gonna wait for me and try and get me from behind. Gonna try and pick up Heimerdinger, or at least force him to return, because that would be the best thing possible. Now Kylie already back here, gonna lock her up, and she missed my ulti by dashing. That should not be allowed. I'm sorry, but that should be taken right out. She should be hit by that arrow, or yes, by my ultimate. Even if she's dashing, she's still an entity in that area, which means she should be hit. Ashe using her arrow and him trying to get a slow to get away. We can still see where he's at, so hopefully we can pick him up. Ashe landing some nice arrows, landing her Ignite. He pops his ultimate to get rid of Udyr from chasing him, and not much they can really do. I need to quickly buy my... forgot the name, and go right back out. Are they still chasing? I think they're still chasing him. Now, I'm actually carrying the team at level 14, which... honestly, the only reason I'm doing this is because 1, I'm playing good, 2, my CS, and 3, I have teleport. Teleport should be like for all AD carries because they just generally need it. Picking up some CS here to get even more levels as she's pushing our turret, which I'm kind of not okay with, but oh well. What are we gonna do? Oh wait. Heimerdinger up there and taking out our Udyr. Brand, I think, is AFK, so I'm going to back up and go to mid. Shyvana pushing lane, and me walking over there. So, hopefully we don't meet, because that will kind of be awkward. She's going to be pushing our turret. See if I can scare her away from it. I cannot. She's going to knock me airborne, but not doing much damage. Going to lock her up underneath our turret, so the turret will help me kill her, and quickly drop her. Ashe arrow missing. Although, it's Ashe arrow. Yeah, that was actually quite a good encounter. Picking up another point, flashing out of the way, and hey, look, another Varus. That just happened. Okay, now I'm going to pick up my Bloodthirster. Or actually, nope, I'm going to pick up my Phantom Dancers. I'm debating if he would do well with a Zeal, because the Zeal would give him... instead of this, give him a Zeal, because the Zeal would... Zeal. Wrong item. The Lichbane. The Lichbane would give him everything he generally needs to be tanky along... Tanky, no. Well, yeah, it does give... Tanky, sustain, and that burst damage. After you pull your arrow back and fire it, you'll have a shot. And hopefully the person will be in range. Also, it gives you extra ability power for your passive, and a little bit more on your E. It also makes your Chain of Corruption even stronger. Let's see, what level is Volibear? Volibear has a Warmogs. Time to be scared of him. Wow. We really shouldn't be out this far. Get back here. Hitting a crit on that. Really, not much to say right now, because I think it's now up to a... Yeah, it's a 2v5. Sounds fun. I know for a fact it is. They should make it if someone leaves on your team that you get compensated. Like, you get more experience, more gold. They kind of give you like a big buff of like what your teammates would be able to do. Honestly, I think that's a good idea for the game in general. I mean, they already did kind of change that with you've been gone and you need to get more levels, kill a high-level champion. But honestly, I don't think that was a big enough help. I'm just kind of walking around because eventually I'm going to need to do some real damage. They're all sitting in lane. See if I can land that. Landing it and getting a little bit of minion kills. They're all sitting in lane and it looks like they have Baron buff. Him pulling back his arrow, landing it on our Udyr. Gonna see if I can lock any of them up underneath turret, locking up Shyvana, but Shyvana's not even taking any damage from that. See if we can hit a Kylie with it. No, we cannot. She pops her ultimate, and it's time for us to run back to our turrets. Now I'm behind my turret and getting hit by true damage. Oh, ha! I forgot. Anyway, I think it's about time we surrender. It's only 2 versus, well, yeah, it's 2 versus all of them, so it's kind of over. Oh wait, one's back. Is it Ashe? Yeah. Well, anyway, if you enjoyed the content provided, please leave a like. If you want to stay current, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.